The ocean. This habitat covers just over 70% of the Earth's surface. So why, out of all the millions of insect species alive on our planet, did only a handful wind up living here? This is a sea skater, also known as an ocean strider. You've likely seen their relatives skimming across the water's surface at a lake or pond. But this particular group has done what no other modern group of living insects has done before: populated the open ocean. We see them everywhere, outside, inside, in places we'd rather not see them. Insects dominate animal diversity on land, so why not the ocean? The prevailing thought is simply that there's no ecological space in which the bugs can fit. In other words, the crabs got there first. Thousands of insects do use marine habitats during at least one part of their life cycle. But sea skaters are the only insects that spend their entire lives at the mercy of the ocean's onslaught. And that distinction applies to only a few members of this unique group. There are just over 40 described ocean strider species, but only 5 of these call the open ocean home. These are the oceanic sea skaters. Coastal sea skaters live around islands and within marine estuaries. They're often associated with mangroves and other overhanging vegetation, where they seek shade from the sun's harmful rays. Oceanic sea skaters have no such refuge. Buffeted by raging storms and scorching sunlight, these insects have made the inhospitable livable. Like other water striders, sea skaters live on the boundary of the air and sea, inside a tiny, two-dimensional-like pocket, where atmospheric air meets the water's surface. Unlike other water striders, oceanic sea skaters must contend with forces the others actively avoid. All water striders come equipped with tiny, hair-like structures across their body. These waxy hairs create a pocket of air around the insect that repels water. But the ocean surges with waves far greater than anything found in a lake. The hairs in oceanic water skaters are mushroom-shaped, providing an even larger air pocket. When the insects are pushed below the waves, this extra air helps them find their way back to the surface quickly and, most importantly, dry. Believe it or not, large stretches of the open ocean are actually considered marine deserts. Much like land deserts, these open expanses have few opportunities for food. A coastal water skater need only wait for another insect to fall into the water in order to score a meal. But there are no other insects in the vast emptiness hundreds of miles offshore. Oceanic sea skaters must eat what's available when it's available. This can mean starving for days without even sight of a meal. Unlike their coastal relatives, oceanic sea skaters can store fat to help them through these fasting periods. Zooplankton make up the majority of this insect's diet. They use a piercing, straw-shaped mouth to extract the nutrients from inside. From below, the ocean roils. From above, the sun blazes down with no shade in sight. Clouds and night skies offer ocean striders the only external reprieve from damaging UV light. But they come equipped with something special: Their exoskeleton is thick and adapted to absorb large amounts of sunlight. Think of it like a built-in, self-made sunscreen. It's not just the tough environment these seafaring bugs face. In a place devoid of abundant food, even minuscule creatures make the menu. Seabirds, sea turtles, and surface-skimming fish all dine on tasty sea skaters when given the opportunity. But not all obstacles look the same. It can be a matter of perspective. Billions of pounds of plastic pour into our oceans on an annual basis, a rate that is roughly equal to a full garbage truck full of plastic into the ocean every minute. The impacts of this are far-reaching. From suffocating turtles to entangling whales, plastic is a bane for the ocean biome. But for the tiny sea skater, it offers an opportunity. Coastal sea skaters can simply lay their eggs on nearby tree branches or a bundle of algae. But oceanic striders don't have this luxury. Without wings to take them somewhere safe, they must wait, and wait, and wait, hoping a piece of driftwood floats by so they can continue their lineage. How they even find each other across the marine desert is still a bit of a mystery, although it likely has to do with pheromones. Sea skaters are quite tidy. They spend a good bit of their time grooming. Much like a cat after a meal, an ocean strider keeps its hairs in place and well waxed for any stormy or steamy situation. A few moments, and it's over. The female lays her fertilized eggs on anything that floats by, including discarded plastic. Within 2 months, the babies are full adults, and the search for anything on the horizon begins again. If you enjoy content like this and want to see more, consider supporting us on Patreon. Dad, SpikeSpiegel93, and the rest of our supporters gain access to bonus facts, exclusive videos, and more. Check out the link on screen or in the video description to learn more. If you learned something new, give a thumbs up or leave a comment. Most importantly, thank you for watching Animal Fact Files.